This right here is my beautiful daughter, Paige, coming out to see me. Actually, the first time ever live that she's got to watch me compete. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped my family's here and my wife's here. Today's actually my wife's birthday. So happy birthday, baby. I love you. So, yeah, no extra pressure on me to kill it, but...
Jamie Noble is it's hard for me to like put in words really like what he means to me, because he was an inspiration to me personally.
Everybody knew that he was destined to be a star. I mean, even from the late 90s, anyone who saw Jamie in the ring knew that he had something very special.
Jamie is kind of one of the unsung heroes of our generation in a lot of ways. You know, you look at his WWE run, he was really able to do it all. He's been a mentor to me, been an on-screen partner, an enemy at times as well. He loves the industry more than anything, given his whole life to it, and he's really, really tremendous, and I think highly underrated.
Just a legend in his own right.
I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. I enjoy working with him in every facet of our industry, and I have for such a long period of time. And to see him put the tights on one more time, I think is going to be great, not just for him, but just for all of us who are fans of him personally, not just as a wrestler or a producer or as a coach. Jamie Noble's a good man, and I'm glad to see good things are happening to him.
It's gonna be a final, his final match.
When I think about this for Jamie, I'm really happy for him, and maybe even a little bit jealous, because when you map it out, you know, you spend a lot of time lacing your boots, and then at some point that comes to an end. But then to have the opportunity to do it one more time in your hometown, on the biggest stage, it's fairy tale, right?
There was never really like okay, I want to hang it up, I want to do this on my terms type moment for him. And I think as a performer, you always kind of searching for that and what it'll feel like and what it'll mean to you.
Taking a multi-year break from in-ring action, it would be really hard to just jump back in. I happen to know that Jamie has been training very hard to prepare for this match. This is not something he is taking lightly. I really believe that he is doing everything he can to make it the best match of his career.
I've been training hard. I knew it was hard. I know how hard it was. I almost feel like I want it more now than I did in the beginning. So it kind of balanced itself out, but it's been brutal. I'm hurting.
I've gotten to train with Jamie the last few weeks to help get him ready for this match.
He's pushing hard, but I told him, you know, when we made the deal, like, listen, treat me like you would anybody else. Keep the pedal to the metal. So constantly just trying to get my heart rate up so I can hopefully compete and keep the throttle in fifth the whole time.
Been living like a savage since the day I was born. Been the last man standing, coming back for more. Heart of a fighter, starting a fire, putting my life right on the line. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm ready, ready for war.
West Virginia's own Spectacle, Jamie Noble!
I'm just really excited for him that he's going to get the opportunity to, you know, hear his name, walk the aisle, get in the ring, perform. Maybe one last time. I don't trust him. I know he says it's his final match, but we'll see.
wanted to wrestle so bad and give it one more go, and everybody allowed me to. Road Dogg, Drew Gulak for helping train me, Hunter. Oh my God, I love Hunter so much. Road Dogg really made this happen. Yeah, my dad was the front row, my wife, my little kid was crying. I was like, oh my God, don't cry, baby. I'm gonna be all right. It's rough, but I'm gonna be all right. It meant everything. It was a dream come true for me. You know, like, this was it. This #1 right here. I get to live it. I lived it. #1 best thing ever happened to me right here.